So hi everyone, it's so nice to see you guys back. Thank you for coming again. Okay, so as I will introduce myself again. So in case you guys forgot about my name and my house rules, so let me remind you again. So my name is Steven. I'm your counselor for today, and whatever the conversation that we are having right now in this room is just between you and me, and between these four walls. Um, I have to break. I have to end this session or break the confidentiality if any of you harm yourself or harm others to overcome your mental health issues, and I have to report this to the third party. So you guys understand, right? So basically in my session I don't have any rules. You don't have to be scared. But there's only one rule I said is don't judge other people's opinion. Yeah, so just try to accept and give more ideas to your friends' opinions. So yeah, that's all. So as you guys can know that we did about self care, we did exploration about your stories. Why did it became an issue for you when it comes to self care and everything. So today I have a specific game to um, which I will explain in the end of the game. So but for now I have your names written here. So each of you take one maybe. One? Yeah, sure. So okay, so before I ask whose name you guys got, do you guys remember each other's problem which happened in the last session?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of. Okay. So maybe we start with Chris. Um,
Okay,
so so whose name you got, Chris?
hi.
Javi. So okay, so you remember Javi's problem that
Yeah.
she talked about last session. So based on your opinion and your perspective, what's your opinion about Javi's problem?
Mm, Based on how we say, I really understand how does she feel because yes, I'm the youngest one in my family. I have two brothers. Um, my father will just treat my brothers give more importance. But then for me, I talk to him how I felt. Mm, I talk to him how I felt. At certain old people, right? So it takes time for them to understand. So at one point, I just told him that I felt like this, exactly like this. So because I also want to feel like included, and also like treat equally, not to downgrade me, and sooner. And I also have told my mother about it. So when she talked to my father also about the issue, he knew how serious was the issue. Yeah. So why? It's not that I how to say it's a must, but then it's better for her to maybe to go to the mother if she's scared to approach the father, or maybe if she's like okay the father, she can just approach him. It will be scared, yeah, of course. But then once you have let it out, it's like rain after storm, is it? Or storm after rain, yeah, something like that. You'll feel relief because you have expressed how you are feeling.
Mhm.
What comes later is just later that it's just better that you express your feelings to your parents first,
Mhm.
so that they will know how you are feeling. Yeah, that's what I recommend.
So like that's very good, Chris. Thank you for your opinions and your perspective. So maybe Sandhya, you have anything to add on it?
Doesn't mean like add on. I agree with what Chris' point was. Basically, for example, in your point of view, parents are not giving you the equality. It's basically very equal. But then when you are like trying to like being a separate, there's a separation between your parents and you. They're trying to pull you in. That is what parents is. They are showing a care, but then maybe we are still young. We cannot adapt to it, or we cannot see the inner care they're having. So it's basically they have gone through all the naughty things, all the eagerity we're having now. They have gone through all those things. They have seen the experience, so they are controlling us for not doing. So that is parents' point of view. Maybe in our future we might know what is the pain they are going through. So maybe you talk to your parents. It's a good idea, like what Chris said.
That's very good. So what I like to say is actually right we are like our generation gap are so much. It's a big difference between our parents and us. So they really don't understand about the how I can say like uh, tutoring kids in in a futuristic way, because we grow up in a futuristic way, so we don't expect them to treat us like the old kind of way, where even some toxic things that have been done by our great grandparents and everything, they have been accepted it as a normal thing. So even our parents grow up with that kind of situation, which is they get used to it and they think that, oh, that makes me to be a right person, but actually it's not. You can talk to them nicely. Some parents say like, oh, you have to beat the child so she'll be grow up to be a good person, but actually in reality you don't have to even beat her or something, because first you talk, then you might scold, but beating her straight away doesn't mean that it's gonna discipline the child. It's gonna make the child to have more like hold grudges on you, and they literally like gonna hate you in the future. So yeah, so that's the problem that we are facing right now as a teenagers. Our age gap is very different, and they won't understand what we're feeling, because for them is mental issues for them is nothing. So yeah, for them it's like, oh, what do you mean by mental issue? You have to be strong, yeah, something like that. So yeah, so moving on to Sandhya, whose
Okay.
whose name you
So
got?
I get Chris's name.
Christ. Okay.
So about his situation, he spoke about happy moments, over happy moments he had. It's basically about teenage issue he faced. So like how he did, I also faced the same teenage issue. Then the example was when I moved into my degree life, because I was truly with my parents for my 20 years. I moved in here. That was my exploring time, my individuality. I'm showing myself. So at that moment of time, I used to spend a lot, used to go out a lot, exploring myself, how to be independent without my parents. It's like, it's not like mold yourself how to be independent. It's like you're too much happy with your freedom, so you tend to spend a lot, eat a lot, you never take care of yourself. So that is the problem I faced too. But then the way how you overcome it, like maybe your circumference and your surrounding, you try to analyze yourself every day, each and every day. Talk to yourself. Are you in a right pathway? Are you in a correct way? Are you going in a correct path? Because when you didn't appreciate yourself, none of the surrounding people will appreciate you. They will just be with you. Just when you're spending, they will be with you. When you're like when you're giving them advice or when you're helping them in person, they won't be tend to be with you. They'll just ignore you and they'll go with happiness. People around you just looking with just a sake for just happiness, just for your spending, just for the needs that you're having. So you need to help yourself. You need to give boost to yourself. Like maybe for now you can start saving, maybe 5 ringgit or 10 ringgit a day. When you're eating 3 days, when you're eating your meals, try to go for a healthy meal, healthy dietary. Try to have some veggie things because now you're in hostel, you can cook yourself. Try to cook something simple, dietary, which helps your body, and you can use the facilities in the hostel as well, like gym, swimming. Weekly you can go for jogging. Just go for a walk. Just go down, walk yourself. Don't usually use transport like Grab or bus. Try to walk. Try to explore the adventure. Try to adventure yourself around you. That will make yourself heal. Then make yourself calm and think about what's your future and what's better for your life.
Hmm. That's a very good opinion about Chris' problem. So like Harvey. So do you like to add on anything?
Like she said, yeah, you have to keep yourself active. Like everyone, like those who staying here, I mean, like in their hostel life, they will eat, most of the time they will eat unhealthy food because at home they cannot eat unhealthy food because parents will be strict. So when you come to this like freedom life, you will eat everything, you'll explore, you'll go everywhere, you'll spend a lot of money. Even I did that. So maybe you can keep yourself control, then yeah, have to save money. That's all.
Okay, thank you. So, oh yeah, it's now your turn, right?
Yeah.
So, whose name you got?
Sandhya.
Sandhya. So,
Last session she got sad, right? So in my opinion, even my parents treating as the same way like her parents treating her, they are treating unfair. It is unfair. So when I about to argue with them, ended up like there's no point. I cannot argue at all because they somehow they'll somehow stop our conversation, stop the conversation. So I think maybe she can consult with the siblings or something so that when her parents are okay with her brother and not with her, not treating equally, maybe she can consult with the brother to treat her well, to ask their parents to treat her also well. Like some even like my siblings, like when my parents treat them well, they will be like okay, I mean like my siblings, like my parents treating me well, not my sister, so they don't care about it. They'll just think about themselves, not their sister or anyone. So it's like so selfish. So maybe we should talk to everyone, not only parents, even siblings.
That's very good. So, what about Chris? You would like to add on to what Harvey said, or you agree with her?
Yeah, I agree with what Harvey said. But
So you like to add on?
there's no
Oh, there's no. Okay, so. Okay. So like. So yeah. So the reason why I do this game is actually because not only that your friends around here knows about your problems, this also this game makes you feel like you understand each other's problems. You're giving them your opinions and your perspective. Where your friends which having the problems will basically will like listen, take your ideas or take your opinions, where if they really digest it, they could use it for their own problems and everything. So that's the reason why I did this game in the first place. So hope you all understand that. Okay. So so the next thing is when you when you guys plan to come to a group counseling session, what were your expectations before and now? We can go one by one. Yeah, Chris.
So my expectation was, like I said, my problem. Pause for 20.
கொடுக்கல.
So when I came to this group counseling, so based on my problems, I was like thinking, how can I come up with solutions? What can I do? Where is the mistake? And since now I've heard the opinion, and also like I'm starting to think and I'm aware what kind of solutions there are possible, there are possibilities, ways to change. So yeah, that's a good expectation.
Okay, that's good. That's good. So moving on to Sandhya.
Maybe I thought there's no solution for the problems I'm facing. But then after I come here, I usually believe that when you are in a third party and a third opponent, you're saying a story or you're narrating a story, you'll get to know better what is going on there, and you can give more solution. But when it comes to our personal life, we won't be seeing ourselves as a third person. You see, we are too much into that emotionally bond, so we cannot even see the solution inner it. So from this session, I can see through myself as a third person with their point of view, and I get solve my solution. Maybe I get some solution which I can try, which can make my life better.
That's good. That's good. Hi, Havi. So, what about you?
Before I attend the before I came to the
Counseling session.
counseling session, I thought I'll be just like this, like not opening up myself. So after the session, I'm thinking about going and talk to my parents about this. Maybe sit and talk calmly, not so harsh. So yeah.
That's good. That's good. At least like it doesn't. Yeah, maybe it's just because few sessions, right? Maybe it doesn't help you guys 100%, but at least you guys know like what's going on and what you guys need to do. So that's very good. So I know we just had some 2 sessions. So how do you guys feel right now? Like I know it's just 2 sessions and it's just a short session. So how you guys feel like after telling out your problems, listening to other people's opinions? So how you guys feel?
So I feel like for me, I'm feeling relief. At the same time happy because I able to express the problems I was having. Also I got some solutions, like to change my circle of friends, also to change the way of thinking. Also happy because I able to make 2 friends that I got in this session. Yeah, these 2.
That's very good. That's very kind of you. What about you, Havi? Like, how do you feel after you came to this counseling session?
I feel like I open up myself. I feel that's good because I've never talked about this to anyone. And then
It's okay. You can take your time. No worries. No worries. So, do you feel relief?
yeah,
Uh,
yes, I feel relief.
even though it's not much, but you feel relief, right? After you
yeah, after I talk about this to people.
Okay. Thank you, Avi. That's so kind of you. What about you, Sandhya?
I feel myself light. You know, I spoke out whatever shits I'm having inside to everyone, so I feel myself a bit light. Although I didn't get to accomplish the problem that I'm facing, I still get some points which I'm not going to know which is going to be solved or not. But then, you know, I explore myself, I talk, and it's not only me facing problems. Everyone here have their personal things, personal needs, and personal problems. So it makes me feel that you're not the only one depressed, you're the only one alone here. You have a group of people to share your feelings with. So they have built a trust thingy between this session.
That's very good. That's really good, actually. So so that's all for our session today. I would like to say thank you so much for coming. As usual, we will meet on the next session, but you guys confirm the date as usual. So before that, I would like to say that thank you so much, and thank you for being open up to every one of you, especially both of you, because you are both of you like girls, and it's hard for girls to open up about themselves and their private issues, right? So you guys done it well. That's very good, and keep on doing that. Just be yourself and everything. So, and to Chris also, thank for being a very good, nice gentleman, and it's a honor to have people like you in my session, and I will meet you in the next session then. Okay.
Okay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Alright.